Let me get over here. Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Hunter. The ISUPK is not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite groups or religious organizations. The ISUPK has been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans their true history, culture, and language according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Any other Hebrew Israelite group, they're not dealing with these things. You know what I'm saying? They're too caught up in worldly things, lustful things, their private gains, personal gains, you know what I'm saying? And they're too damn selfish and they're too scared to teach the truth of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing, ISUPK has been doing this since 1969. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that we're going to jump into tonight, we're going to talk about schisms. We're going to talk about split ups. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a full conversation based off our past, our history, what happened in the past where Israel split into two kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? And what would make, you know, it'll be self-explanatory in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Cut, no questions, well, which there will be questions, you know what I'm saying, hopefully. And it's just flat laid out. And if we don't pay attention to our past, we're deemed to repeat it, which it has happened over and over and over again because we don't want to listen to the laws of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be brotherly to each other. Thanks, Walter. So, you know what I'm saying? Because we let the weight of the world and the pressures of the world and what the heathen's doing to instead of focusing on what we're born to do. You know what I'm saying? The whole duty of man is to keep the Most High's laws. It's like, let me. Go ahead and get that off Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. And don't forget to take your notes. You taking notes? You put them in your phone. It's like he a high tech student. You know what I'm saying? Right there. You're a high tech student.
So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13.
Hold on, let me get there with you. For shoot. Go ahead.
All right. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. No, we're going to hear half the matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let me hear some of the matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Go ahead.
Fear God.
No, I'm going to do it out.
Fear God.
No, I think the dude driving around in that Bentley knows what to do.
Fear God.
Keep going.
And keep his commandments.
Keep his what?
Keep his commandments.
No, some of his commandments.
Keep his commandments.
So how are they going to tell us that the laws are done away with when the Bible tells us to do what?
Keep his commandments.
Keep his commandments. You know what I'm saying? Not some of them, only what pertains to you. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays I don't own a farm. You know what I'm saying? So I can't keep those type, you know what I'm saying, laws. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to worry about a bull gouging another man. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have a menstrual cycle, so I don't have to worry about those laws. You know what I'm saying? But I can have multiple wives, and there's laws towards multiple wives. I can't diminish one wife because I get another. I can't give my inheritance to the one that I love. If I got a quarrel with my wife and I have a child with her, and that's my firstborn, then I get another wife, then I have another son. I can't skip that one son because me and this rib is having problems. I got to give my inheritance to my firstborn child with the one that I despise. And even though that I despise her, I still can't diminish the duties of a husband towards her. Keep reading.
For this is the whole duty of man.
Keep reading. 14.
For God bring every work into judgment.
For God brings every work into judgment. If it's an evil work, you're going to get judged. If it's a good work, you're going to get judged. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you go lay in that dirt and your spirit goes back to the Most High, you'll get judged and reissued into this world. And what it says, start from the top.
For God shall bring every work into judgment.
Keep going.
With every secret thing.
In it, everything that you think you're getting away with. Everything you think you're getting away with. You ain't getting away with it. Keep reading.
Whether it be good.
Whether it be good.
Or whether it be evil.
Or whether it be evil. You're going to get judged for it. You sneaking eating shrimp, crab, lobster. You over there, you see a white girl with a big butt, you lusting after her. If you sleeping with heathen women, if you stealing from your brother, you scamming off the top. You dealing unrighteously with people, you're gonna get judged for it. And that's pretty much we getting into it with this in this class, because the kingdom of Israel didn't want to follow God's laws. They was afraid of the Most High, because Most High is a terrible power. He ain't this buddy, I want to be your best friend type God. He demands your obedience. That's the type of God that we follow. He put laws that's concrete, actually etched them in stone. Literally. Twice. That's how serious our power is. Our creator is. Our God is. And I keep saying our on purpose, because he's no other's God. No other heathen on this earth has a God. None. They have idols. They got a big fat dude, Buddha. They got a rock in the middle of the desert in a one-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? Made out of cinder blocks. They just tell her if she needs anything, just knock on that door. Oh. You know what I'm saying? They got the Arabs, the Arabs got they God locked up on cell block 4 with no windows. He in solitary confinement. He's covered in herpes from all that kissing. You know, covered. He's covered in herpes. All of them went to Texas for spring break. He came back with VD. You know what I'm saying? All these other gods, they got Shiva. The Hindus got Shiva, and they got cows, and they got rats. They praise everything in India. You know, Southern India, you can't eat cows. Northern India, you can't kill rats. You see the confusion? Our power is not the author of confusion. Power is not the author of confusion. Why the Grecians tell us God comes in many different forms. That's their belief. That's why they have Nike, Athena, Zeus, the little naked baby in February, whatever that God's name is. And the problem with us, while we split, we started following after those gods. We wanted to be like the heathen. So go ahead and go to 1 Kings. I think it's, let me see. Where I want to go first. Yeah, 1 Kings 11 and 26. Go ahead and get this started. Hold on, let me get there. All right, go ahead.
All right, this is 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 26. And Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, and Ephrathites of Zerida, Solomon's servant, whose mother's name was Zariah.
So all this is going through speaking of introducing Jeroboam. You know what I'm saying? And his lineage, who he came from, and how important he was to Solomon at the time. Keep reading.
Zeruiah, a widow woman, even he lifted up his hand against the king.
Right, keep reading.
Verse 27. And this was the cause that he lifted up his hand against the king. Solomon built Millo.
Right.
And repaired the breaches of the city of David, his father.
Right.
Verse 28. And the man Jeroboam was a mighty man of valor.
And Jeroboam was a mighty man of valor. You know what I'm saying? This is the importance he was to Solomon. Keep reading.
And Solomon, seeing the young man that he was industrious, he made him a ruler. He made him ruler over all the charge of the house of Joseph. And
he made him a ruler. He said he seen that he was industrious. That means that he knew how to handle business. He knew how to build things. He knew how to keep people in order. You know what I'm saying? How to take an order, give the order, and keep things floating, keep things running. And he gave him, made him a ruler over the house of Joseph. And who's the house of Joseph? The house of Ephraim, Manasseh, all the so-called northern kingdom. Well, it's not the so-called northern kingdom, but it's the northern kingdom, the so-called Mexicans, the El Salvadorians, the Colombians, the Cubans, Ephraim itself, the Puerto Ricans. Keep going.
Verse 29. And it came to pass at that time when Jeroboam went out of Jerusalem, that the prophet Ahijah the Shilonite found him in the way, and he had clad himself with a new garment, and they too were alone in the field.
So keep reading.
Verse 30. And Ahijah caught the new garment that was on him and rent it in 12 pieces. So
therefore, Jeroboam was fresh. He just got cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? The Sabbath just lifted. You know what I'm saying? It's Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? He ready to go hit the town, and he found himself in the field with the prophet. All right, Ahijah. All right, keep going.
Verse 31. And he said, Jeroboam, take thee 10 pieces for those.
Take thee 10 pieces. You know what I'm saying? So he took this fresh garment, he ripped it up in 12 pieces, and he told Jeroboam, hey, just take 10. That's all you need. Take those 10, right? Keep going.
For thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, behold, I will rend the kingdom out of the hand of Solomon, and will give 10 tribes to thee.
Right. So the Lord said that he was going to make Jeroboam a king over 10 tribes. So do you know why the Lord took those 10 tribes and gave him was prophesied to give them to Jeroboam? Well, you're about to find out. All right. Keep reading.
Verse 32. But he shall have one tribe for my servant David's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, the city which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel.
So the Lord was going to keep one tribe with Solomon for David's sake. You know what I'm saying? Because they said that the kingdom of Judah will reign. David would never lose his seat. All right, keep reading.
Verse 33. Because that they have forsaken me and have worshipped Ashtoreth, Salakia, the goddess of the Zidonians,
Right, and that's what you get, Ishtar. Keep reading.
Chemosh, the god of the Moabites, and Milcom, the god of the children of Ammon.
Right, and that's going back to what I said before. All their gods are just idols. They have no power. You know what I'm saying? We can read that in the Bell and the Dragon. Have you ever read Bell and the Dragon? It's in the Apocrypha. You know, you remember Daniel was going up and said, "Hey man, your God ain't no God." You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna prove to you. And every night they would put food up there, and they come in the next day, and all the food's gone. And Daniel, he's like, "Man, something's up with this." Just paraphrasing. Something's up with this. Let me go ahead and sprinkle flour all over the floor when they leave and go to sleep. So he snuck back in and put flour all over the floor. Then when the next day, the food was gone again. But then he said, hold on, let me show this light. And they shined the light across the floor, made the room lit, and they seen all the footprints coming from the priest or whoever, the musician or whoever, you know what I'm saying? I forget off the top of my head. And then they had the whole family killed. Because he said, hey, it's true that this God is no God. The God of Daniel is the power. But what did we do? You know what I'm saying? What did we do? We started worshiping all these other gods, these foreign gods. All right, keep reading.
And have not walked in my ways, to do that which is right in mine eyes, and to keep my statutes.
To do what?
And to keep my statutes.
What is the duty of man?
To keep my statutes and my judgments, as did David his
father. And that's one thing. Solomon wasn't doing that. So let's go ahead and go to 1 Kings 11, 1 and 2. Let's go to 1 and 2.
So this is 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1 and 2. But King Solomon loved many strange women.
He did what?
King Solomon loved many strange women.
Drop that real quick. Go to Deuteronomy 7, verse 3. Because this was leading up, last week was leading up to this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3.
Hold on, let me get there with
you. Sir.
Hold on. Started. Well, yeah, you're gonna be reading today. Let's start at 1. Let's go to 7, chapter 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it.
So this is whenever we was leaving the wilderness and we was going over the river. You know what I'm saying? To take this land. So this land is already inhabited with people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read.
And hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
So there's 7 nations that was greater and mightier than thou that was in this land. Keep reading.
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them.
Thou shalt smite them. No, we're gonna let some live.
Smite them.
No, we're gonna make friends with them.
Thou shalt smite.
Now we shall overcome and hand holding hand. Well,
thou shalt smite them.
Keep reading.
And utterly destroy them.
So does this sound like God loves everybody? Like the Christian church says? Now we all bleed red, brother. Keep reading.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor shew mercy unto them.
So we were supposed to make pinky promises. We BFFs. Now we blood brothers. We gonna prick each other's finger. Now we blood brothers. Are you sure? Dr. knows my heart. We are all human. Keep reading.
Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
There shall not what?
Make marriages with them.
Thou shalt not the what?
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
We should make a tender account and date them.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
So, what is marriage according to the Bible?
Marriage, according to.
Do you know?
Salafi, I'm gonna say what I know.
If you're wrong, you're saying that's why you're in class.
Marriage is consummated by way of sexual interest.
So, in other words, sex is marriage. They didn't have no courthouses back then. We didn't go in front of a judge. We didn't have to get a marriage license, a marriage certificate, or, you know what I'm saying? Once you lay with her, she's yours forever. Once she's penetrated in any type, way, form, or fashion, she's yours forever. And what does Solomon do? Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back.
So I guess you're looking to hold this.
Yeah, hold that. Go to 1 Samuel 11:1. Hold on. No, 1 Kings, Salakia. It's like, oh, that ain't right. Go to 1 Kings 11:1.
Okay, so this is 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women together with Pharaoh. Sorry.
Whoa. Pause. You made that weird.
together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians,
and Hittites. Keep reading.
Verse 2. of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go
Ye,
into,
you said it right.
ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you.
Now go back to Deuteronomy 7. And this is where he told us, which he had pretty much everything on the list. He had a smorgasbord of abomination on his plate. He'll say it on his plate. Go to verse 2.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor shew mercy unto them. Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them, thy daughter shalt not give.
Thou shalt not.
Sorry.
Slow it down. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto the sons. So don't let heathen men marry your daughters. Keep reading.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Or his daughter shall thou take unto your sons. Don't do it. It's an abomination. It's like bestiality. Because the Lord called the heathen the most cunning beast of the field. Didn't call them men. Didn't call them humans. Mankind. Beasts. Keep reading.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Now they'll keep the law, statutes, commandments.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
They'll inspire you to do the work of the Lord.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
No. They got the best intentions when dealing with you.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Are we worried about them robbing us? Are we worried about them taking our land? Are we worried about that now? Are we worried about them breaking in our houses? Should we be? No. There's something more greater to lose than anything that you have that's physical. This is what they really want. Because if they get you to stop, what do you say? If they get you to turn away from following the Most High, they'll take your whole life. They'll take your whole existence. They'll take your land, language, culture. They'll get you to give up everything. They'll let you turn your back on your brother over greed, envy, lust, women, success. And all it takes is one thing. What did Solomon lose? What did he lose? We just read it. He lost 10 tribes. Because of what? Because he lusted after other women. We can use the excuse, oh, he was old, man. You know what I'm saying? You get old, get senile. He wasn't thinking straight. He wasn't thinking straight. But where was his counsel? Did he raise so high and put himself on a pedestal so high that he thought he was greater than God, than the Most High? When Moses did all those works, did he go into the promised land? Why didn't he go into the promised land? Did you see what I did for you? When you was thirsty, I gave you water. He put himself above the Most High. Solomon put himself above the law, statutes, commandments. He put himself above Deuteronomy 20. Deuteronomy 7:6, 7:4. Salaki. He was following after these guys. Let's go back to. Did we get?
First Kings.
Yeah, 1 Kings 11. Did you go through 2?
Sir.
All right. Go ahead and go to Samuel 8. 1 Samuel 8. We're gonna jump up a little. Is that where I want to go? No. Go to 1 Kings. 1 Kings 12 and 16.
Okay, so this is 1 Kings chapter 12, verse 16. So when all Israel saw that the king hearkened not unto them.
Hold on, Slacky.
Sorry.
Go ahead and get some context. Go to 12. Everything's over. He's that was that brother still? Slacky. Go ahead.
Sorry, verse 12.
Yeah, verse 12.
1 Kings chapter 12, verse 12. So Jeroboam, all the people came to Rehoboam, the third day, as the king had appointed, saying, Come to me again the third day. Verse 13. And the king answered the people roughly, and forsook the old men's counsel that they gave him.
Right. So the king went to the council, and they gave him their input on the situation, and he denied it. He didn't listen to it. Keep going.
Verse 14. And spake to them after the counsel of the young men.
And he didn't want to hear them, but he would listen to the young men because he had power over them. You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody has influence and they have favor in the church, you know what I'm saying, and they got money and this and that, the elders of the church telling the man what to do right. But he won't listen to them because it goes against his spirit, what he wants to do. But then he'll go to the young men because they look up to him. Just like I said, you know what I'm saying? What do we want to do? We want to listen to the men in the street that's driving the flashy cars, or we want to listen to the men of the Lord? And that's the problem that we have today, trying to get brothers into the school because they don't think this is cool. They don't think it's not a popular move because we're at war with the world. You know what I'm saying? We don't care what the world says about us. We care more about what the Lord thinks of us. So we keep his laws, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to raise a nation. We're not trying to get buddy and wear these flashy suits. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping with whatever women, eating whatever food. That's not how you raise a nation up. Because if we break the law, then the Lord's not going to be with us. Just like how the kingdom was taken. 10 tribes was taken and gave into someone else. Just like how all these other breakoff groups, they left ISUPK. Now they're going through hardship, heartache, because the Lord's not with them. That's why they get the purple people eaters get chased down with people with guns and shot at and threatened to get beat up and dragged down the street. That's why all the groups that used to be around, I don't know how long you've been following the Israelite culture and all the different groups there are. Now you don't see none of them. They ain't prominent, like they ain't getting the spins. They ain't a part of the algorithm. You would have to like purposely search for them. You don't see them popping up in the algorithm. Keep reading.
Verse 14. And spake to them after the counsel of the young men, saying, my father made your yoke heavy.
Right. So Solomon made so Rehoboam is Solomon's son. After Solomon passed, Rehoboam made himself king. So now he said that my father made the yoke heavy on y'all. So he disregarded what the old head said. He wanted to be cool with the YNs. Like the YNs got wisdom. Like they've been through things to make wise decisions. Keep reading.
And I will add to your yoke. My father also chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions.
So what he do? He put more pressure on the neck. He's doing the same thing that Pharaoh did to us in Egypt. So he's not showing brotherhood to his brothers. He said, my pops, he chastised you with whips. I'm gonna do worse. What does scorpions do? Go ahead. They got poisonous stings. Venomous. I got it. Schlock. Yeah. Venomous stings. And they pinch. They got pinchers. They can kill you. Did he raise off? Did he take counsel of the elders? No. He doubled down. Well, he pooh shiested them. You know what I'm saying? He pooh shiested them. His dad was hard on him. Pooh shiested said, "Oh, give me my bag. Give me my bag. Hey, you're going to sign this contract. You don't sign this release. Double down." And what happened to him? It's over. It's over. Keep reading.
Verse 15. Wherefore the king hearkened not unto the people, for the cause was from the Lord, that he might perform his saying, which the Lord spake by Ahijah the Shilonite unto Jeroboam the son of Nebat.
Right, to Jeroboam. So what was that was said to Jeroboam? You remember? He called him out getting fresh. The Sabbath over with. He was about to go kick it at the watering hole or whatever they did back then for fun. You know what I'm saying? The pastime. And he ripped his garment and threw down 12 pieces. And he told him, hey, you take 10. So this is even further pushing the divide in the kingdom. Because Rehoboam is the son of Solomon. He's the now reigning king because his father passed. The kingdom's looking for him to relieve pressure. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford all this hardship and work. It's breaking our backs. He doubled down on it. So it's still creating that divide. There's some that's still true to the house of David. They're loyal. And that's why he said that I'm not going to take everything. I'm going to leave you one tribe. But the other 10, it's already written. They gone. They're just waiting for the time and moment. Just like whenever we sin, you know what I'm saying, unto the Lord, slavery didn't happen just like that. Just like Solomon didn't lose his kingdom just like that. It was a natural reaction to us committing sins. The further and further and further we got left the blessings, which blessing is protection of the Lord. How you want to be like heathens? Go ahead.
Kind of going a little bit off topic, so
It don't matter. We'll pull you back in.
Could you say that the same thing kind of happened with the Tower of Babel, in that for one, you were told to go forth and multiply across the earth, and instead we stayed in the same place, built.
Well, everybody in the Tower of Babel wasn't we.
So I guess you can't say that.
Yeah, Babylon, those are Hamites. Nimrod was a Hamite. But still, he had laws he had to do. He tried to overthrow God. He tried to be like God. Who else is trying to be like God? Who is modern day? What's modern day Babylon? The eagle has landed. They wanted to be like God, so they went to the moon. In what year? 1969. Coincidence? I don't know. I think not. The eagle has landed. No air. Smoking moon rocks. Smoking moon rocks. They have the audacity to think that they can overshadow God, the Most High God. And since that day, they've been declining. Esau's time is up. We're just waiting for the sand to run out of the hourglass. They playing in a lot of sand right now. They done messed up the church's money. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Where we at?
Verse 15.
All right, keep reading.
So I mean, verse 16.
Go ahead.
Verse 16. So when all Israel saw that the king hearkened not unto them, the people answered the king, saying, what portion have we in David?
What portion do we have in David? You're putting all this hardship on us. You know what I'm saying? You saying? Okay. You putting all this hardship on us? No brotherhood, no sisterhood. You whipping us. You punishing us with scorpions, putting our yoke up more burdensome than what your father did. So what part do we have with David? So that's the Aku right there. That's the start of the Aku. When you have that thought and you have a following, there's a crowd of you that feels the same way. What they do when they storm the Capitol? What happened? What happened in Venezuela? What happened in Syria? What happened in Egypt? What happened to Saddam Hussein in Iraq? Because things happen and keep happening. Look at the Nation of Islam with Malcolm X. Look what happened to Black Panthers. Look what happened to GDs. That's BDs. Now look at vice lords. We traveling. We this. We that. We this. Conservatives. Anything that's not of the Lord, it's going to be split. And it's going to be corrupt. Except for the ISUPK. When COINTELPRO came to ISUPK, the wicked left. Commander General Hunter stayed strong. Now the breakoffs got breakoffs. And breakoffs and breakoffs and breakoffs and breakoffs. Because their foundation was rooted in what? Lies. It wasn't rooted in the truth. Because if it's rooted in the truth, it would have never broke off. There's envious. Now, it was much polygamy. There was much polygamy in the ISUPK. Somebody said they was too gay for that. Salakia. You know what I'm saying? They don't like box. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't like box. Box? What are we moving? You know what are we moving? Oh, no, I don't need no box. Especially 2-3 boxes. You know what I'm saying? The only box that person like is Allah. in the what was it? Solitary confinement over there in Mecca. You know what I'm saying? They're like blue waffles. You know what I'm saying? It's like it. I ain't mean to bring up old trash, but anyway, if you know, you know. Where we at?
Still on 16.
Go ahead. Neither have we.
Neither have we inheritance in the son of Jesse. To your tents, O Israel, now see to thine own house, David. So Israel departed unto their tent.
So Israel departed. It's like, man, we done with this guy. We going to our tents. Hold on. Keep going.
Verse 17. But as for the children of Israel which dwelt in the cities of Judah, Rehoboam resigned over them. Sorry. Verse 18. Then King Rehoboam sent Adoram, who was over the tributes, and all Israel stoned him with stones, that he died. Therefore, King Rehoboam made speed to get him up to his chariot to flee to Jerusalem. Verse 19.
So go ahead and drop to 21. Let's see.
Verse 21. And when Rehoboam was come to Jerusalem, he assembled all the house of Judah with the tribe of Benjamin, and 180,000 chosen men, which were warriors.
So how much is 104 scores?
What that?
4 scores and 7 years ago. Ain't it 84? Look it up. I thought the score was 20. Yeah, come. So he had 187,000 men. Oh, how much was it? 100.
4,000 chosen men.
Okay, so 180,000 chosen men. Keep reading.
Which were warriors to fight against the house of Israel, to bring the kingdom against Rehoboam, the son
Again to
Rehoboam, the son of Solomon.
So he mad. They told him kick rocks. Hey man, hey Israel, y'all come with us. Go home. Go to your tents. We ain't dealing with dude tripping. You know what I'm saying? He done cut up rations. He done made our burdens 10 times heavier. And now he talking about punishing us with scorpions. I'm out. Who coming with him? You know what I'm saying? You cool. F you. We ain't. So now he mad. He want to go to war to try to bring him back. So how many people have you gained by going to war with them? How is that how you gain your brother? By creating problems? By killing them? By shaming them? Spreading lies, gossip? Stealing from him? Sleeping with his ribs? Being a false witness? These are things that we do today. Envy, jealousy, backbiters, gossipers, dealing unfairly, not paying the man a fair wage. We start acting like the heathen. We get our own business. Now you know what I'm saying? We don't want to pay nobody. And the reason why we started the business because we wasn't getting paid. Hold on. Keep going.
Verse 22. But the word of God came unto Shemaiah, the man of God, saying, verse 23, speak unto Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, king of Judah, and unto all the house of Judah and Benjamin, and to the remnant of the people, saying, verse 24, thus saith the Lord, ye shall not go up nor fight against your brethren, the children of Israel. Return every man to his house, for this thing is from me. They hearkened therefore to the word of the Lord, and returned to depart according to the word of the Lord.
Right. So it took the Lord to intervene. Because if he didn't, what would he have done? There'd have been a great slaughter of his own people. and it's fulfilling the prophecy. He didn't understand the wickedness that his father did. He doubled down. He probably indulged in the same wickedness, like father, like son, right? Just like father, like son. I only did when I was growing up what my father did. I started hearing stories about how my father was in the street, and I wanted to make him proud, or thought I was making him proud that he would see I was trying to be a man, but not understanding that he got out of that life for a reason. There's a reason why I'm hearing stories about it from outside sources. That same thing that we read in Deuteronomy. Don't make no covenants with them. I got that devil whispering in my ear, telling me about the life of my fathers that he's long separated from. I end up running into people, you know what I'm saying, that used to hang out with him. They kids. Hold on. Go to first. We hit that. First Kings 12 and 19.
So I'm trying to make another real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
You said First Kings 12 and verse 19.
19, yes.
This is First Kings 12, chapter 12, verse 19. So Israel rebelled against the house of David unto this day.
Ever since then, he rebelled. There was nothing that Rehoboam could do. So they rebelled. Keep going.
Verse 20. And it came to pass when all Israel that heard, so I can. And it came to pass when all Israel heard that Jeroboam was come again, that they sent and called him unto the congregation and made him king over all Israel. There was none that followed the house of David, but the tribe of Judah only.
But the tribe of Judah only. So it seemed like they lost Benjamin. Now, situation got so ugly that it's just Judah. There's just us. We ain't got no tacos, no chimichangas. We ain't got no oxtails. You know what I'm saying? We lost all the flavor. Or somebody being power hungry, being unbrotherly, not loving your brother as thyself. He became a stumbling block, and it tore the nation apart. What did I tell you when we was having that conversation? I'll never do nothing to make you fall. We will never do anything to make you fall. All we want you to see you do is grow and succeed. Be an inspiration, to help you be an inspiration. and not go to war, not tussle, not fight with words. Because like when we was in Houston, I don't know if you caught it, but we was we was on the back porch, you know what I'm saying? We was cutting up and everything. My son was sitting right here. And my son started to joke on Officer Kabashawan. I was like, oh, watch your mouth. And he shut hey, that boy, because he don't know you. He doesn't know him like that. We ain't niggas on the street, but we niggas on the street. That's how we are amongst brothers. You have to learn him. If you don't know his name, you sure can't tell no jokes on him. I ain't gonna let you do it. I ain't gonna let you do it. Even that you are my son. You being my son don't override this brotherhood. You better get on in all black. You want to throw a joke, get in all black. You know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence. Earn your right to be heard. Learn this truth. What makes this truth tick? What's the spirit? What's the spirit within these four walls? No, it's just rhetorical. Just learn it. And how can I learn to ride that wave? What is my duty? Not to tear apart, to mend. We build. Just like Jeroboam. He's a man of valor, an industrious man. He's doing something right. Solomon, hey, put him over Israel. The 10 tribes that the Lord gave him to be king over. Is that it on that? So we got some more. All right, go ahead.
Verse 21. And when Rehoboam was come to Jerusalem, he assembled all the house of Judah with the tribe of Benjamin,
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
and 184,000 chosen men, which
I think we did. Hold on, fight against the house of Israel. So go ahead and finish it out.
4,000 chosen men, which were warriors to fight against the house of Israel, to bring the kingdom against Rehoboam, the son of Solomon.
Oh yeah, we did read this. I think you already read too. Should not go up and fight against your brother Israel. All right. Go ahead and drop that. And we're gonna go ahead and show some other things. Of why the kingdom split. Go to 1 Samuel, 1 Samuel 8 and 6.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 6. I'll give that.
Hold on. No, start at 4. Oh no, 3. Go to 3.
All right, so this is First Samuel chapter 8, verse 3. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre and took bribes.
So the sons or the sons of Sam. Keep reading.
And took bribes.
They did what?
Took bribes.
Are we supposed to take bribes in Israel? Would you follow a man that's supposed to be over you and give righteous counsel if you could be able to take a bribe? Hey, go ahead, here, take this right here. I'm saying, don't let my punishment be harsh. I'm saying, okay, man, I got caught, I'm saying, with this white girl. I was over there, man, but yeah, just don't tell nobody about it. Just turn it the other way, take this. I'm saying, you like this cover, right? I'm saying, you like this garment? I'm saying, that one garment that you said you like, I'll let you have that if, I'm saying, you just let it slide. What if Commander General Hanna and all the generals took bribes? Would this be worthy of a school to be in? I bet you the mother schools take bribes. Hey, Gorilla Hebrew is getting paid. I know he'll take a bribe. You know what I'm saying? I know he'll take a bribe. I know he will. On criminal. It's like if you know, you know. But go ahead, keep reading.
And perverted judgment.
And perverted judgment. Keep going.
Verse 4. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah.
And he came to Samuel unto Ramah. Keep reading.
Verse 5. And said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king.
Make us a what?
Make us a king.
So how did this come about of us having kings? Because at first we had judges. You know what I'm saying? There was appointed people to hear matters. Keep reading.
Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
Like all the what?
Like all the nations.
Boy, now we want to be like the heathens. You see the pattern? You see the pattern that while we're in the state of what we are now? Because we want to be like the other nations. We don't want to be holy. We don't want to be separate. We don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. We don't want to be held up high, from the Creator. Gods of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We want to be like what? Read it again. Now, the last part.
Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations.
Keep reading.
Verse 6. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Give us a king to judge us.
Give us a king to judge us.
And Samuel prayed unto the Lord.
Now we carrying over. Like what? What? All right, keep reading.
Verse 7. And the Lord said unto Samuel, Hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee.
Because they have not rejected him, but who did they reject?
But they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them.
Sorry. They rejected the Lord. Because why? They were scared. They was cowards. They was cowards. Go to Numbers chapter 14 and 4.
Numbers chapter.
Hold on. Go to start at 2. Go on.
All right, Numbers chapter 14, verse 2. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses.
And this is when we was wandering in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? This bunch didn't want to endure to the end. They started murmuring, gossiping towards each other. Keep reading.
And against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we have died in the Israel.
Read. Slow down.
Sorry. Would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness?
Because they was wandering around, they was hungry, they started crying. So next thing you know, God fed them with manna. You know what I'm saying? They was thirsty. Then Moses struck the rock and water came from the rock. Now they running around some more, and now they said what?
Would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness?
Keep reading.
Verse 3. And wherefore hath the Lord brought us unto this land?
So why they question why even bringing us to this land? It's so far that they forgot what the Lord did. All the screaming and wailing and crying and death around them that they escaped from. Then the sea split. Now you tired and questioning the Lord. Why even bring us into this wilderness? Would you rather have us die in Egypt, or would you rather have us die out here? What's the difference? They was like, man, what's the difference? We're gonna die. They put themselves before the Lord, their well-being, their health. They lost all faith. None. Hey, they didn't have no faith. Keep reading.
To fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey. Were it not better for us to return into Egypt?
So now they say, ain't it better that we go back? That we getting chased? Should we die by the sword? They're afraid that what might happen. No prominent danger, no danger in their face. What might happen? Keep reading.
And they, verse 4, and they said one to another, let us make a captain and let us return into Egypt.
So that's pretty much what they was doing in Samuel. In Samuel. Put a king over us. Now we're going to make a captain that'll lead us back to Egypt. We're going to go back to bondage. And that's the same thing that happened with Solomon. When they asked for a king, they got a king. Well, David reigned, Solomon reigned, then Solomon's son. But Solomon's reign was burdensome. A heavy yoke. A heavy burden. What do you think they was going to give if they went back to Egypt? If they even let them live. Even if Egypt would have probably treated them like America's treating the Hispanics right now. They'd have had ICE agents yoking them up. Oh, those fringes? You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, you're yoking them up. Putting them in them silos that that Joseph was filling up. Enslaving them again. Building bricks with mud. No straw. Hold on. Bricks. No straw. No straw. And that's the weakness of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that we have to fight. We have to fight that weakness. We have to endure to the end. Khan Adawan Khan. Even though you don't feel like it, even though that you're tired, even though that you've been slaving, man, as soon as I got home, I had to turn around and get up here. I had to get here. I had to go stop somewhere else, inquire of something, then get to the house, change clothes. Well, matter of fact, I still got the same work plans on. I ain't even really changed clothes. We all got to sacrifice something so we can build this nation back together. We don't want to have another split. No schisms. Don't find yourself as the reason. If you have an ought with a brother, what's the rule to do? Go to him and him alone. And if he don't hear you, counsel. If it ain't anything other than I'm sorry, take him to counsel. We got to get all this BS out the way, bro. Our egos, our feelings, especially being emotional. Your actions based off an emotion. Where they say count to 10 or walk off, go, woosah, before you make any rash decisions. Call the men above you. That's why we're here for. Call Austin in the shop. You going through something pissed you off? Call him. Leave him a message. He'll get back with you. Oh, matter of fact, that's him. That's him right there. But yeah, that's why the kingdom split, bro. Because of greed, envy, being oppressed by your own people, not being brotherly. Following after heathens, wanting to be like the heathens. So what did the Most High do? He took that hedge away. He took his protection away. Now we're having to build that hedge back up. That gate, fix that gate. The ISUPK is a safe haven for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Hold on. Go to last one. I'm gonna let y'all go. Go to 1 Corinthians. I think it's 1 and 13.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 1.
No, go to start at 12.
Okay. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 12. Now this I say, Slavic, that every one of you saith, I am of Paul, and I of Apollos, and I of Cephas, and I of Christ.
And this is what happened when the school had that breakup. When all the evil was siphoned out because they had little cliques. No, I'm a Cephas. I'm a Paul. You know what I'm saying? I'm Apollos. No, I am of Christ under Commander General Hanna. That's who I am. And above Christ, He's God, the Most High. Then we know the ranking order. We went through that last week. The head of every man is Christ. Head of every woman is the man. Keep reading.
Verse 13. Is Christ divided?
Is Christ divided? Why do we have all these different denominations of churches? And they all believe in Christ, don't they? They say they do. That's the biggest gangs in the world right there. Keep reading.
Was Paul crucified for you? Or were ye baptized in the name of Paul?
La. So that right there clears up the confusion. We need to stay focused, zeroed in. We ain't gonna be like them, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep all these other pagan holidays and trying to keep what's that? Rastafarianism is real bad about it. They real bad about it. They smoking weed. They what they keep what don't they do like what's the celestials? You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about? Horoscope type deal. They believe in the certain stars and
Sirius star.
yeah, Sirius A, B, and all. Yeah, they believe in all that mystical folklore. We sticking strictly scripture. If it ain't in this book, I don't care nothing about it. Nothing about it. Anything morally on God's 48 laws of power. You know what I'm saying? None of that. If it ain't in here, the study of many books only leads to confusion. But anyway, with that being said, I'll pass the class over. Any questions? All right. With that being said, I'll pass the class over to Priest and Officer Kabashawan. You got it? I'll be done with that one. I got it right here. Yeah, if you didn't,
The ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment, found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to treasury department or teach the priest for a free will offering for priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, of coming holy convocation, feast of first fruits. This will be on a Sunday, April 12th through May 31st. Found the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verses 27 to 32. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing 5 black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or war scarf. And with that, I'm in Israel bottom, means stand. We're gonna get one curse salute. Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadu, Barak,
Yahweh Shimei Ashabakta.
Yajim Matah, dismissed.